Founded in 2007 by Diana Morrison and Dr. Peter Hewitt, the Peter Hewitt Care for Africa Foundation was established to assist disadvantaged African communities and to provide an opportunity to enrich the lives of young Australians, enabling them to participate in programs that will greatly improve the health, education and well-being of many needy people in Africa. The Foundation's work is focused in and around the Tarime district, located in the Mara region of Tanzania, one of the world's poorest countries. Care for Africa's partner NGO is the Tarime Goodwill Foundation, which is managed by Dr. Hudson Winani, whose daughter Moitza, whilst working in the emergency department at the Launceston General Hospital, told Diana Morrison and her colleagues of her father's tireless work for the Tarime community.
I'm a small man, I never stood up against anything at all. Always being just another brick in the wall.
This prompted the first of several visits to Tanzania and the subsequent fundraising and donation of goods for the Container Project, which included the provision of a second-hand ambulance, now serving as a mobile clinic, and many other vital medical, educational and life-sustaining supplies. Members of the local community have contributed enormously to the Container Project with initiatives such as art bags, made and filled by local school children, refurbished bicycles and knitting groups, who provide hand-knitted garments for vulnerable children. "50% of Tanzanian people do not have access to clean, safe drinking water. They depend on contaminated water, which they collect from dams, waterholes and streams. Women and children are often forced to walk up to 20 kilometres a day to collect water, resulting in children being unable to attend school and in mothers spending long periods of time away from their children. Waterborne diseases such as diarrhoea, intestinal worms and eye and skin diseases are an everyday reality, with diarrhoea being the leading cause of childhood death in Tanzania. One of the Foundation's major initiatives is to establish water wells for communities who have no access to clean, safe drinking water.
Hasilazitina ilanga lethu lizofika nini silindile kenhliziyo.
In Tarime, only 74% of children attend primary school and a mere 24% will go on to attend high school. 80% of families in Tanzania are dependent on subsistence farming, meaning that children are trapped into a life of poverty, the need to work the land and carry water, preventing them from attending school, denying them of an education, and so perpetuating the cycle of ongoing poverty. The introduction of school fees has also led to a drop in attendance. Many families live on less than $1 a day and have no way of paying the fees. There are only a small number of schools, very few teachers, and resources are scarce. Care for Africa's plans for a resource centre in Tarime will provide schools and teachers with access to vital educational materials and resources. The centre will act as a base for all of the Foundation's local education-related activities, including Teach the Teacher training, aimed at upgrading the skills of local teachers.
To give up what you got and walk away. So I gotta go now and face this day.
Tasmania and Tarime have similar populations, and so a comparison of health statistics is a telling reminder of the healthcare situation in the region. In Tasmania, we have approximately 1 physician for every 380 people. In Tarime, there is 1 for every 44,000 people. In Tasmania, we have 56 hospitals and healthcare centres. In Tarimi, there are 5. In Tasmania, the government annually spends almost $4,000 per person. In Tarimi, it is $4. And the most disturbing figure of all, the mortality rate for children under 5 in Tasmania is 5 deaths per 1,000. In Tarimi, that figure is approximately 150 deaths per 1,000 children. The major cause of these deaths are illnesses acquired due to the lack of clean water and sanitation. Malaria is also a major cause of death. All are preventable. The Care for Africa medical team has treated various health problems whilst working in the Tarimi Goodwill Hospital and on field visits to outlying communities using the mobile clinic. One of the major healthcare projects the foundation is undertaking is the establishment and maintenance of a community database for the mobile health clinic to enable continuity of care for outlying communities. The number of orphans in Tanzania is estimated to be approximately 2.5 million and is expected to grow to 4 million by 2010. Half of these are estimated to be attributable to HIV/AIDS, with almost 8% of the Tanzanian population infected with this disease. These children desperately need help. Many will die from malnutrition or illnesses such as malaria, diarrhea and pneumonia. They cannot afford an education or any form of healthcare and are unable to escape their impoverished lives. Each and every one of us has the ability to make a difference in the lives of these people who long for the opportunity to escape from poverty and create a better life for themselves. Every gesture, no matter how small, will make a difference. There are many ways to help. Explore the website or ask a foundation member about the various projects and fundraising initiatives currently being undertaken.
A great heart is standing by. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart to hold and keep me by. I'm searching for the spirit of...
It is important to acknowledge that what has so far been accomplished and what will continue to be achieved is attributable to the generosity and compassion of our local community. Simple gestures, such as the knitting of a baby's singlet or a pencil given by one child to another, shows that in the face of the greatest adversity, there is hope.
There's a highway of stars across the heavens. There's a whispering song of the wind in the grass. There's a rolling thunder across the savannah. A hope and a dream at the edge of the sky.